Hi guys, and welcome back to this channel, The Nerdy Artist. So for today's topic, let me ask you one question. What does the big combo, Double Indemnity, Touch of Evil, In a Lonely Place, and Sunset Boulevard all have in common? Well, they're all classified in the film noir genre. Film noir is a movie genre mostly recognized for its crime and detective stories, with dark themes like money, sex, betrayal, and murder. This genre has really specific characters, such as the private eye, the crooked cops, the femme fatale, and the psychotic criminals. There has been some controversy concerning film noir and if it truly is considered a genre or even a subgenre. But for the purpose of this video, I would classify film noir in the genre section. So, when did it appear and how was it influenced? During the Great Depression, from 1929 to 1939, the film industry had produced many musicals and comedies to cheer up the nation through these hard times. Since the cinema market was oversaturated with happy movies, it did not take long until the general population got bored of them. It was during the post-Second World War and the rising of the Cold War that film noir was truly born. So from 1939 to 1949, Hollywood produced many movies that were influenced by war crimes, propaganda, espionage, and nuclear paranoia, which settled during those years. Since these movies were released during troubled times, several of them were actually banned. So it is only after that the term film noir was created, coming from French cineasts who admired these cynical stories. They published several praise in well-known journals like Les Cahiers du Cinéma. It was not long after that cinema critics pinned the French term film noir, which translates to dark movies, and classified all these crime films produced during the 1940s into the same genre. Film noir movies were pretty recognizable since they all had the same look. Known for its black and white movies, the genre uses dramatic lighting to create lots of shadows and contrast. It is often filmed in urban settings at night. So now let's go back to the typical characters and define the three major ones. There is the male anti-hero, or investigator, who is often the protagonist of the movie. He will struggle emotionally throughout the film, and he will experience hopelessness, obsessive love, corruption, and alienation. Then you have the femme fatale, who is the temptress to the male character and whose only purpose is to betray him. She is portrayed as evil since manipulation is a key element to her secondary character. And finally, the bad guy, or psychopath, who only plays the part of the villain in the story plot. In film noir, right and wrong are not clearly defined, so its characters are frequently stuck in dreadful situations. But now, what happened to film noir? Well, its popularity decreased during the 1950s, but a more modern term is now used for more recent movies who use similar aspects of this genre. Neo-noir is a contraction of the phrase new film noir, using the Greek prefix neo for the word new. Neo-noir is considered as the revival of the film noir genre after the Hays Code was abolished in the 1970s. The Hays Code was a set of guidelines for filmmakers that prohibited profanity, suggestive nudity,
graphic or realistic violence, sexual persuasions, and rape. It censored all kinds of violence on screen. So for example, movies like
Seven, Memento, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, The Dark Knight, Taxi Driver, Pulp Fiction, No Country for Old Men, Shutter Island, Usual Suspects, Blade Runner 2049, and many others can fall in the category of the neo-noir. But as I said in the first part of the video, film noir or neo-noir are probably not considered by everybody, or by all critics, or by all cineasts, as a genre. So that was it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen my other videos, you can always check them out, and see you next video.